Well, this is something I really wasn't expecting at all. Rumours are circulating on the internet that Ncuti Gatwa has been fired from Doctor Who. Now, I'm taking this with a massive pinch of salt because the source of it seems very fucking unreliable, just to get that out of the way right now. But the key takeaways from this are strange, to say the least. Yeah, it's suggesting that Russell T Davies and Ncuti Gatwa may have major conflict, potentially leading to Gatwa's departure. This seems like a similar report of what was happening with Russell and Ncuti back when he was in costume, apparently swearing on set, and Russell had a massive problem with this. Strange to think, because Russell doesn't mind telling his fans to fuck off on social media, so I don't understand the difference between what he's doing on social media and maybe Ncuti's doing in private when the cameras are off. But don't get me wrong, I think Ncuti's just as cringy on social media, but I don't know, like, Russell's got a bit of a thing for causing a bit of havoc with his current doctors, minus David Tennant. Gatwa has allegedly been fired from professional misconduct and other serious allegations, and his contract has been bought out. Series 3 could potentially continue without him. Now, there's one thing that is seriously misleading about this article. I think everybody knows that Doctor Who is not going on for another season. Let's be completely fucking honest here. I regurgitate the same point every single time I talk about this, but there's no fucking way this shit is continuing. It's been an absolute disaster for Disney, a big waste of money, like 180 million, something like that. Well, I think that might have been a bit like, it might have been 100 million for 2 seasons, and that's the other reason you're even getting a second season of this shite. Ncuti Gatwa made history as the first black African-born and openly queer actor to take on the role. I mean, it's not exactly breaking barriers or breaking down doors, is it? Because no one really gives a shit, and no one really gave a shit the fact this guy was coming in. However, despite the phrase, there is speculation that Ncuti Gatwa may have been fired from the show, and the accusations that have been thrown are a bit misleading, because the first thing you hear, or I was made aware of, was the fact he's apparently been talking to children, and now you hear that and you're like, fucking what, sorry? The rumour that Ncuti Gatwa has been fired started from a YouTube video with a suggestive subtitle, and this YouTube video came from someone called Mr. H Reviews. I have no knowledge of this YouTuber. My main guys are, the OGs. You got the Heels versus Babyface, Mauler, Nerdrotic. They're the guys I listen to on the occasional, and I find their sources are very reliable. So I'm going to take this guy's source with a very big pinch of salt. But he states in his video that a quote, little birdie told him about the backstage drama between Ncuti Gatwa and Russell T Davies, which it has to be taken with a pinch of salt, because how reliable can that really be? Unless people are aware of this guy and know how reliable he actually is, then maybe, I don't know, maybe there is some meat to this story. The YouTuber believes that they fired Ncuti Gatwa because he left the shooting venue to do some other work. But he also states in the video that apparently he was smoking on set. The accusation of talking to the children is a bit misleading, because he just states that he's talking to kids on set, which I don't know. Well, actually, it could be pretty bad, because this is the BBC we're talking about, and they've got a really bad fucking history when it comes to people in the mainstream talking to children. But I'll lead to believe that Ncuti Gatwa was probably talking to them innocently, just talking to them like a normal person on set. I won't be throwing accusations of noncing around unless you've got some really big meat to these fucking accusations. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, here we go. Allegedly, Ncuti Gatwa has not been behaving professionally on set, including reportedly talking to children on set and smoking. Additionally, there were reports of conflicts between Ncuti Gatwa and other key figures involved in the show. Now, considering this guy is a bit of a queen on camera, it wouldn't go to much of a surprise if he was a bit of a queen behind the camera as well. If these rumours have any meat behind them, these rumours are going to absolutely storm social media in the next, 24 hours. I was made aware of it by a comment in one of my YouTube videos, and I went straight to the internet and went, what the fuck's going on here? There's nothing here. I swarm YouTube and I'm thinking, oh, okay, here's the guy, and this is the report I found, the most relevant one I could find, because I think it's literally breaking rumours. That's what I'm going to call it. I won't put breaking news, I'll put breaking rumours. But again, not exactly a good look for Disney. These guys are trying to turn the boat around, apparently, and if this shit comes out to be true, then, I don't know, again, it's just another L for Disney, another L for Doctor Who, another L for Russell fucking retarded RTD. But again, it wouldn't be very surprising. Russell T Davies has a really bad history when it comes to running his show with actors. Loves falling out with people. I mean, he fucking pissed off one of his actors so much that Christopher Eccleston literally would rather burn down bridges anywhere than return to the 50th anniversary. We were robbed of a 50th anniversary between Christopher Eccleston, Matt Smith, and David Tennant because Russell T Davies pissed off the guy that much. So it isn't hard to believe that Ncuti Gatwa probably has a bit of a problem. And that's what happens when you wrap yourself around this fucking liberal bullshit bubble. You end up pissing people off even when you try to be inclusive. I'm going to take these rumours with a pinch of salt. I think it's a massive accusation. Throw these words in the article about him talking to children. I'm like, I'm not. I can absolutely see this guy being a bit of a queen on set and smoking, though. Like, he doesn't give a shit about Doctor Who. The guy did no research, came in for the fucking paycheck. I don't give a shit. If he's gone, fuck him. If he's not, then the show's going to get cancelled. So it's a W for anybody who hates this show anyway, like me. Because the news coming out of this show anyway is like, it's going to be more emotional and more pandering and more shit. So, fuck them. Fuck them all. The only news coming out of this show is all negative anyway, so they're only shooting themselves in the foot. But yeah, take these rumours with a pinch of salt. Like the video if you enjoyed it, guys. Comment what you think of these rumours. I personally don't know. Educate me on how accurate this guy is with his sources. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now.